Hello, welcome to the continuation of how to make this beautiful designers beret. So like I said earlier, you will use the head circumference to get this. As you fold your fabric into two, then you turn it this way to make it into four. So the person's beret I'm making, her head circumference is 22. So 22 divided by 4 will give you 5 1/4. So you can see I measure 5 1/4 all through to get this. So the same method you have used to get this particular one, you use the same method. You fold your fabric into two, then you turn it into four. Then you take the person's head circumference divide by 4. Like if the person's circumference is 24, you know that you are using 6. But if the person's head circumference is 22, you know you are using 5 1/4. Just it depends, just divide it, you get it. So you cut it and cut it out, which will give you this shape. Then you cut another one, you cut two of these, the same method you use to cut these two, then this same method you use to cut this. You see it? Can you see it? You use it to cut it. You cut two of the fabric, two of the gum stay, then the lining too. You use the same method. See it again. Let's say this is your fabric. You fold it into two. You fold it into two. Thereafter, you fold it into another two. Then you see when you fold it like this, let me fold it again so that you can see it very well, so that you can get it. You fold it into two. You fold it into two and you fold it into another two. So from there you can now place your tape. Make sure it's aligning. I'm just trying to rush the video, but please just try to get it. I hope we are getting it. You take your measurements just the same way you got this, then you get it. So now straight to work. Straight to work. So the next thing we need to do now is how to cut this. You see, from what we've cut so far, we were able to sew it. So from what we have cut so far, we were able to sew it. You see, we're able to sew it. That's the fabric. You gum the gum stay, then you put the lining and sew it by 1/2 inch and turn it inside out. I will come again. This is your fabric. This is your fabric. This is your gum stay. You gum it with your iron, hot iron to gum it. Then after gumming it, you turn it this way and place your already cut lining. Your already cut lining on it. You match it and leave 2 inches. 2 inches. You leave 2 inches that you use to turn it. So by the time you turn it, this is what it will give you. This is what it will give you. See, this is the lining, the gum stays inside, and this is the fabric. Are you with me? Please, I hope you are getting it.
Yes.
So now, the next step you take now is what? Is how to cut this. How to cut this. This is the next step we want to take now. You can see you cut this two. That's your gum stay, your fabric, and you cut this into two, your fabric into two, and your lining. So now we've used the first set of materials you cut to form the base. That's this. Then this is the second set that you cut, because I said everything you'll be cutting is 2 2. So now I want to teach you how we cut this round shape, how we got to this. You see, you fold your already cut fabric. Sorry, we are managing it, but you still use that head circumference you have cut earlier. You measure 3 inches. Just like you measure at the initial 5 inches. You measure 3 inches. Whatever head circumference, you must use 3 inches to cut to get this shape. So you cut 3 inches away. By the time you are done, it will give you this shape. By the time you are done, okay, let me just give you an example. Let's say now we cut 1 inch away. 1 inch is here. Let's say we cut 1 inch away. This is the spot, the 1 inch. So now, by the time you cut it out, see, you'll be getting this. But because this is not the actual measurement, this is your actual measurement. So by the time you use 3 inches, it will give you this shape. So now, straight to work, straight to the machine. You see, you turn it right side to right side. right side to right side, then you have already gum your paste. You can pin it so that everything can be stable. You can see the way I pin it. Can you see my pin? Can you see my pin? So now you are going straight to the machine to make. We have already made the base. You can see I showed you this is the base. So we want to make the brim. So now here, straight to the machine. So when you go to the machine, you must take your tape step by step. Take your tape, you follow it. Follow me here. You see, you take half inch, half inch. If you see it, you see that this is half inch. This is half inch round. You measure it half inch all round, so that when you sew it, by the time it's coming out, to come out neat. To come out neat. So you can follow me. So you turn it in. Now I've run through the machine. You can trim off any excess. So now the next thing you do is you turn it inside out. I've just told one of my daughter to go and on the iron. You once it's hot now, go straight to the machine and iron it out. Make sure it's well ironed.